Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was gonna do a Yu-Gi-Oh video, but after Money in the Bank, Raw and SmackDown, I think I should do one of those. I'm gonna try to keep it short. Put it plain and simply, they had another one of their cinematic matches for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I'm not a real big fan of these, but I know why they're doing them, and as long as it doesn't come the norm, I'm fine with it for now. But let's go off the main event. The winners being Asuka and Otis. Asuka, I really do not have a problem with her winning the title. Yes, winning the title. Because as we all know, Becky Lynch is pregnant and she's probably going to be away for a couple of years. And having Asuka win the title, I don't have a problem with. I would have loved to seen Shayna Baszler win, but to me, I just get the feeling that they're kind of, it's kind of like Vince McMahon and his bored with his toys again. He did it with Ricochet and Cedric Alexander and countless others. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with Shayna. He's already bored, so he wants to move on, but now he might not have the ability to move on. He might have to start promoting her, even though yes, she is on SmackDown technically, but when has that ever stopped him? But yeah, love Asuka. I've loved her ever since I saw her in NXT, so I don't have a problem with it. Probably one of the most decorated champs they got right now. She's a Grand Slam winner for the company, so yeah, I'm very pleased with that. Now let's move on to Otis, the Problem. I like him. I think he's a great comedic wrestler. I think what he does is very entertaining. I just don't like the idea of having him cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase, which, truthfully, I don't think he'll succeed. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think he'll succeed. This is Vince McMahon we're talking about, getting bored with his toys. He's interested in Otis for now, but how long will that really last? So, yeah. I would have loved to seen someone like Aleister Black, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, hell, even King Corbin win it. Speaking of King Corbin, are we going to talk about that spot? Yes. The one spot that I knew was going to happen. Someone gets thrown off the roof. Not once, but he did it twice to Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black. Which it sounds like it might be a way for them to write off Rey Mysterio for a while. Because contract's coming to an end. WWE's making a lot of budget cuts, so who knows if they re-sign him. So, who knows? I don't think Ray's gonna go anywhere right away. He might sign like a short-term deal or something. Who knows? But anyway, would have liked to seen someone else win it besides Otis. I wouldn't have minded seeing Otis get close, but the way they did it, okay, I'm over it. For me, there's not a lot much else to talk about on this card. I mean, there weren't a lot of great matches. I mean, the SmackDown Women's Championship I was bored with. I didn't take Seth Rollins currently as a serious contender for Drew McIntyre's title. Yes, I know Seth is a multi-time world champion, but just didn't work for me. He just didn't seem like he's still coming off of that feud with Owens, which truthfully he lost. So I don't see why he wouldn't have a title shot. I know really why, but storyline wise it makes no sense. But that's kind of WWE. It doesn't make sense most of the time. Let's see what else. The R-Truth MVP slash Bobby Lashley match. I think the match could have been good if it would have been MVP versus R-Truth, but throwing Lashley in there only solidifies that he's going to join MVP in his little stable he's making. I don't know. This just seems like something they're throwing together just because they don't have a lot of people to do stuff with. Now, next would be the SmackDown tag titles. Oh yeah, this is a heavy SmackDown pay-per-view. I didn't think anyone would take the titles from the New Day. Truthfully, only one maybe Miz and Morrison, but Usos are out of action. Besides the Usos, there's really no one else in that tag division I would consider a threat. I mean, anyone you could think about moving over there, like maybe having the Revival over SmackDown. Oh, wait, they're gone. Maybe the OC. Oh, wait, no, they're gone. So, yeah, there's not a lot of good tag teams right now. I mean, they have a decent amount, but not a lot of good ones. And I am not a fan of Street Profits. That's a long story. Maybe we'll get into one day. Oh, nothing else I really want to talk about this pay-per-view. I just wasn't impressed at all. Maybe it's the no fans. That's definitely hurting them. But it's kind of like Vince McMahon coming out on SmackDown a couple weeks ago for Triple H's big celebration, anniversary, whatever. Vince just seemed off kilter, way off kilter. And that's kind of what WWE is right now, way off kilter. There's just chaos everywhere, I get the feeling, in the offices and backstage. We're in a chaotic time. I mean, AEW's in a chaotic time too, but their product to me seems to be well put together. Same thing with NXT, seems to be well put together. So, I don't know. It's just kind of all over the place at the moment. I think Raw, the only thing I really want to talk about is Becky Lynch being pregnant. I mean, that was a big shocker. I mean, as we found out after the last few days, is that she kept it a secret. WWE kept it a secret, and a lot of people didn't know until day of or moment of, which it sounds like Asuka was one that didn't know she was going to have the title and didn't know about Becky Lynch's pregnant. I think she probably found out about getting the title maybe an hour or two before or something like that, but yeah, they kept it quiet, which I give them a lot of credit for. That was probably the biggest moment of that night. I didn't care for anything else on the show. Just didn't impress me. Truthfully, it was one of those shows where I kind of just fast forwarded through because I wasn't impressed. I didn't like it, I'm going to go jump over to SmackDown now. Again, another show I didn't care for. Good opening with, maybe so-so opening. Let's go with that. Then with The Miz and Morrison doing Miz TV with Otis, it was okay, Did what they always do, set up a tag match for later in the night. Who will Otis get? Everyone knew it was going to be Braun Strowman. The second that happened, Otis has the briefcase. Braun Strowman's champion on SmackDown. Wonder what's going to happen. Their writing is just way too stale for me at the moment, and I'm kind of just tired at the moment too. But yeah, no, I couldn't. It was another episode of SmackDown I just fast forwarded through. Just didn't. Nothing seemed good. I mean, even the ending of the show was weird. It's like, oh, is he going to attack Braun Strowman? Oh no, he's just joking. Yeah, please stop doing that. That's really, really irritating. But anyway, for WWE, I didn't care for much this last week. Not at all. I mean, they had some good moments. They had some funny moments also in the Money in the Bank match. I didn't like that they're doing both matches at the same time, but they're doing that to cut costs and to cut airtime for some reason, which this is a weird one for me to say. Shouldn't they be extending airtime a little bit in this pandemic to give people something to watch? But then again, I can understand why they wouldn't, because, well, no, I don't understand why they did that. It had to be a cost cutting feature. That's all I could see. Do it in a handful of shoots with everyone there and then just get it done with. Because they probably didn't want to have to go and clean the entire or sanitize the entire building twice or something. I don't know. I didn't care for it. Pay-per-view, out of 5 stars, I'd give it 3. Yeah. Raw and SmackDown, didn't like them at all. I'd give them 2, both. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If not, well, it's your choice. Bye.